Okay, today we are going to discuss sentence. A sentence is a set of words expressing a complete thought in a statement, question, command, explanation, suggestion, or prayer. For example, we visited the garden. It's just a statement. What are you doing? It's a question. Always speak the truth. It's an advice. It's a suggestion, whatever. May you live long is a wish. Hurrah, I have passed. This is exclamation. Now come to the parts of the sentence. A sentence consists of two parts. Number one is the subject. The part about which something is said is called subject. The predicate. Predicate is the verb and the related words that tell something about the subject. Example, she has broken the window. She is subject. Has broken the window is predicate. Now come to the kinds of the sentence. First is assertive sentence. Assertive sentence means it is a sentence which contains a statement. It is also called declarative sentence. It has two kinds. One is affirmative sentence. It is a sentence which simply affirms or tells us something. It is also called positive sentence. For example, he writes a letter. Simple sentence in which someone is telling us that he writes a letter. They go to the college. In this, again, they are telling about a thing which is happening. B part is negative sentence. It is a sentence which denies something. For example, he does not write. For example, he does not write a letter. They do not go to the college in time. Next is interrogative sentence. It is a sentence in which a question is asked in order to seek some information. For example, does he write a letter? Do they go to the college in time? So, in interrogative sentences, we ask a question in which we want to get some information about something. Number 3 is imperative sentence. It is a sentence which expresses some command, question, a piece of advice, or some proposal. For example, open the door. It's an order. Please help me. It's a request. Always speak the truth. It's an advice. Let's go for a walk. This is a suggestion. Next comes exclamatory sentence. It is a sentence which expresses some sudden emotion or feeling. For example, hurrah, I have passed. This is the emotion of happiness. Alas, I have feared. Sadness. What a lovely child it is. Optative sentence. It is a sentence which expresses some desire, prayer, or curse. Would that I were rich. That's a wish. May you live long. Prayer. May you go to hell. Next comes the types of sentences according to the structure. So, sentence can be divided into 3 kinds according to the way they are built. For example, according to the number and the kinds of clauses included. Simple sentence. A simple sentence expresses one main idea. Thus, it has one main clause only. So we can say that a simple sentence is one which has only one subject and one predicate. For example, she was born in Lahore. She came to Sahiwal as a small girl. The moon was bright. We could see our way. Complex sentence. A complex sentence expresses one main idea and at least one subordinate, less important idea. Thus, it contains one independent clause and one or more dependent clauses. As you have already studied about the clauses, what is clause? Clause is a group of words which has a subject and a predicate. Sometimes it conveys complete sense, sometimes it conveys incomplete sense. And there are independent and subordinate clauses. Dependent or subordinate clause depends for its meaning upon the independent clause. So a complex sentence has at least one main idea, which is independent clause, and a subordinate idea, which is dependent clause. Examples: she came from Lahore when she was a small girl. So here is she came from Lahore is independent clause. When she was a small girl is a subordinate clause. We could see our way when the moon was bright. We could see our way when the moon was bright. This also consists upon two clauses. Saeed killed a lion which killed a man who rode a horse. It has three clauses. Now come to the compound sentence. A compound sentence expresses two or more than two main ideas. Thus, it has two or more main clauses. She was born in Lahore, but she came to Sahiwal as a small girl. So, if we separate both clauses, they can convey complete sense. She was born in Lahore. She came to Sahiwal as a small girl. But when we join them, they make a complete sentence. But independently, they can stand as a sentence. So, this sentence is made of two independent clauses. The moon was bright and we could see our way. Night came on and rain fell heavily and we all got wet. So if we separate these three clauses, these can also stand as full sentence. Night came on, rain fell heavily, we all got wet. So when the clauses in a sentence can be separated and they can stand as independent sentence, they are called independent clauses in the sentence. That's all for the class. Inshallah, we will meet tomorrow. Allah Hafiz.